or Catholic people, people who believe in Jesus, you talk to them for about 5 minutes about it. It doesn't make sense because XYZ, and then they're like, I believe, oh, you just don't know, right? And then, then I'm like, okay, look, XYZ, or XW, no. But hey, because XYZ, and they're like, oh, you just don't know. And then, like, years later, I figure out all this stuff, and I'm like, hey, guys, I've got, XX, Y, or I've got more letters, Jesus doesn't exist because of ABC now, and XYZ. I've smoked weed now. I've gotten stoned. I've also figured all this shit out that made my terminal open up, and then the spirit world came in. I realized why you might think Jesus exists. All right, but guess what? Given ABC, I did the work, and XYZ still holds. He doesn't exist, guys. So, like, all these people who are like, oh, he does because I felt him, you were just fooled by, like, some dream world, pranksters. All right? So, ABC and XYZ, get with it. Like, I'm not just some guy in a basement. All right? This is the news. This is the actuality update. This is the ultimate news. This is the news of the actuality. I'm writing books. Alright? Like, I'm doing all right. I'm just at the beginning of my journey. A lot of people think, journey, I'm just at the beginning of something that is just going to keep getting more and more awesome. So right now I'm in my basement writing books. I'm going to publish these books. I'm going to be making films. After I make enough films, I'm going to be making more films, then perpetually making films. Then, marijuana decriminalized. Then, everybody going to be smoking weed. Woo! Whole world's going to be like weed smoking, like, magic, everywhere. I know, people are like, that's how it is already. It sucks. Alright? Hold on. It sucks. Anyway, that's just how I feel about it. There. It's fallacy of a finite existence. It sucks. Alright? Yay. And I'll do this. Yeah. Greg, that's a quote. It sucks. Alright. So we have this, and then we know this. All the dream world people. All the people out there. So right now everyone is hiding. Let's see what I got on here. 6 minutes. I got more tapes, guys. When is he gonna run out of tapes? When is he gonna run out of tapes? Never. Hold on. Anyway. All right. So I can get rid of this. Now you all know what sit is. If somebody asks you what sit is, you can tell them. I'm not going to explain it anymore. Actually, I might keep bringing it up. But eventually, like once we start getting into it, hold on. All right. Here's where. Gotta switch that tape out soon. Anyway, but here's what people are doing right now. All right. Hold on. They're like, I know. Keeping up the facade. All right. Nah, nobody knows anything. Pretend. All right. Then they die. And they go into the dream world. Excuse me. Anyway. Then they go into the dream world. They kept up the facade while they were alive. Now I'm going to go into the next plane. Because it must be like, some sort of recreation of existence that's just... Anyway. That's sit stuff, guys. But, like... just don't worry about... Oh, you said you weren't. Well, looks like I am. Anyway, but like, so then they go in here and they're like, well, wait a second. This isn't what I wanted to. This isn't the afterlife that I invented for myself. No shit, because these other people exist in the same environment. What do you think, you're gonna be in some sort of magic like toolbox, a sandbox, construct from the Matrix where you can just like generate people and whatever? They're gonna be real people, oh, Pentagon Girl, oh, Triangle Man, anyway, but like, Pentagon Girl and Triangle Man, Pentagon Girl and Triangle Man aren't going to be your servants, They're in the afterlife, and they're like, yeah, well, you had it wrong here, thinking that if you ignored Greg, you could just, die and become god of your own, imaginative universe, Oh, my personal reality is so great because I'm emperor of Candyland, right? Wrong. You're in here with the rest of us now, and we were just kind of like, humoring you, because we didn't want you to, go out there and like fuck everybody up with like your stupid. Anyway, no, but like, we're just humoring you because it amused us. You're so ridiculous thinking those things that we were just humoring you, and then when you died, you would wind up in our community of all people. You can't have some sort of sandbox where you're like lord of some anyway, where you're some oh yeah, anyway, but like you can't have some sort of like sandbox, no sandbox. I was thinking of something. It's not like I forgot how to spell sandbox, It's sit stuff, guys. All right, anytime you hear me go like I'm like doing stuff in sit and trying to make it sound like anyway, disregard. Anyway, so like there's no sandbox construct. Working with other things, working with people. It's a society. It's like a splice into Dream World. Your score is kept. You don't get any sort of like bump from like person in house like believing that you're some shit that you aren't. Not doing anything, trying to ignore the fact that Greg is out there Greg, like they're trying anyway. Oh, anyway, I'm watching the time on this. Just gonna watch this run down. Man, that's dark. Hello? This fucking, I need like a bounce card right here. Hold on. Hey! Dark? Huh? Ah, hi. It really brings out the features. Hi. Alright, man, people. I bet some of you can actually gauge, what's going on and my reactions to it. Like, oh, that's happening. Oh, he sprung back into action. Anyway. Alright. It's a splice in a dream world. Harsh reality. Revealed. Alright? But then, like, nobody comes back. I'm here telling you all of this. But the people who die, they're not able to come back and warn their friends. There's a harsh reality that's revealed once you die. Don't worry, guys. I'm here to explain it to you all. All right? You're just like people who think they're playing some sort of stupid ass like game, and they're like they think there's some sort of like protocol that everyone's following because They just feel that it's what everyone else is doing. Oh, I see how it's done. I